And welcome back to MH76 Gaming. My name's Morgan and this is Sea of Thieves. Not a heck of a lot going on tonight, just having a relaxing one. Gonna do some fishing. So, Captain Allen might jump on a little bit later and join us. We might get up to some shenanigans, but for the most part, yeah, just trying out the fishing and, yeah, let's get into it. We will still be prepping the boat though, just in case we decide to get up to some shenanigans. Make sure we've got some wood and things ready to go. And I also wanted to check the shop and see what we need to do to upgrade our the look of our fishing rod. I think they're all behind commendations, but I just want to double check what they are. Should actually try and fish off that bridge, because I know some of the fish are specific to islands. And also to storms. And if we get a storm coming there, might get some different fish.
Who are you?
Browse Tyler's stock. Okay, so... I'm looking 100 of the Plentifins, 100 of the Plentifins. Under the Splashtail. Okay. Hunter of the Ancient's Tail would fit in with the rest of my gear, but the best looking one I thought was probably that one, the Forsaken Ashes fishing rod. Hunter of the Devilfishes. But I think we've already got a heap of Splashtails, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Which way's our boat? The other thing we wanted to try was to possibly get a shark or pigs and snakes, etc., and have a go at so it's involved with cooking those guys for their meat. Get everything in the top barrel so we know what we're dealing with. Oh, missed the dock. Let's throw our cosmetics on. So we can possibly get a new capstan or a wheel. The ones we don't have. What do you got in the way of capstans and wheels? The boat's got a bit of a black and gold. 140,000. Jeez Louise. You don't need Kraken cannons. What's this one? That one looks alright. So need some more mermaid gems. What else have we got here? That one looks alright. That's a nice bright looking one, but okay, so they're the sea dog ones for the arena, PvP arena. Might leave it for now. Just do a sweep of these buildings, see what else we got in the barrels before we head out. Get some more bait, if possible. Okay, let's head back to the dock. Ditching the bananas. The fruits do give you more or less health depending on which ones they are. I believe the banana was the lowest. Alright, where's this storm? It's out there, that's alright. We might just... What happens if we fish in here? Maybe off that dock. Off the jetty on the other side. Alright, let's throw a line in. Let's do we even need bait? Looks like the Ruby Splashtail. And we can't do that because we've got too much food on board. You need a food slot to be able to put the fish into. Now what I do want to try with the cooking is to actually let a fish burn. Just to see the full transition through. I think I've been pulling them off when they're cooked. But just to see what it's like, I do want to just jump in and let one burn. Just to make sure I have been cooking them all the way through and I haven't been pulling them off early. Throw him in the pan. Let's get rid of the coconut. Grab some more bait. Okay, so basically he's still red, still cooking away. Now this is when I'd start to take them, but is that cooked or undercooked? So I'm guessing that's cooked. Let's throw him back on. Okay, so I might have been taking them early and having them undercooked. Not sure at what stage it actually becomes burnt. If it takes... Okay, I dare say that's burnt. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so I may have been taking them all undercooked. That's alright though. So we got an achievement for ruining our fish. Okay, so we're in a storm. Let's aye, which one? Let's try these ones. Leeches. Oh, we're in rain, we might not be in a storm. Got something there. Not sure how advisable it is to be out with a fishing rod in the storm. Guy's pretty active. It's an odd looking fish. So it's got a little green spot on it. Might be one we haven't caught before. Come on. Is that the Ruby Splashtail, is it? Looks like a splashtail, but doesn't look like a colour we've had before. Oh no, maybe it's this, the sunny one. Okay. Look, well, I guess it's night time. It's going to look darker in the water. Start cooking. So yeah, I think I've been taking them all off undercooked, so I'm glad we sacrificed that last ruby to actually try the cooking properly. So yeah, probably should have done that with the first fish we caught, because I thought as soon as it had turned it was actually cooked when it went that paler goldy colour. But no, not to be. That's undercooked. So I guess this is still technically a raw fish. And when it makes the change, this one's taken a while. Okay, so I think that's undercooked. That's the greyish colour. And there was the puff of smoke when it was finished cooking before it started going into overcooked. Right there. So he's cooked. At least I assume he's cooked. Would explain why I wasn't getting a heck of a lot of money for the fish I was selling. Because I guess a lot of them were undercooked. Might get one more here, then head over to an sea post. Oh, hello, that's a interesting looking fish. Like a zebra. Black and white stripes, the red fin. Not sure if that's a different breed or could be the Umbra, I guess, but if it is a splashtail. Looks like it's a different breed to the splashtails though. It's bigger body. That is a new one. What are you? Trophy Bonedust Plentifin. Well, it sounds like it's going to be worth some coin. Better not walk away and let it burn, but it's probably going to take a while as it's a trophy one. And bone dust. Interesting colour. I think I've had one Plentifin before. Little green fella. Cooking away. Be a bit like watching paint dry. Okay, so that's undercooked. So it's now cooking, but it's undercooked, and you see there's the heat haze coming off it, but not the, well, it doesn't look to be as much smoke. And there's a puff of smoke saying she's ready. Get her off. Fantastic. Okay, so we got a couple of decent fish. We got 3 fish and 2 of them were trophies. That's not bad. Not a bad start at all. We're still in the same area of the map as we were last night. Whereabouts is a sea post. Do we come all the way south and get into a different area? Maybe get some different fish. Or do we fish the heck out of one area and get the commendations? Either way. So we got North Star Sea Post. It's probably the closest. We might head there. Just because we do have those 2 trophy fish on. So this is Shores of Plenty. Okay. And yeah, I think, so I think fishing on islands, there's different species, and if you're in an actual lake, so Mermaids Hideaway has that lake, you can get different species as well. Yeah, okay, so southeast. Let's hit the road. I'll just grab some food, just in case we hit shenanigans along the way. Southeast it is. The storm's passed. Well, mostly passed. Lovely day to be out on the water. I'll tell you, there's not many games that look better than this when you're out and the sun's out, blue skies, the water, the different shades of blue in the water. Really is impressive. Now I've kept those fish on me just in case there's shenanigans, in case I can swim to an island. If the boat goes down, as long as I can survive, it should be alright. Okay, let's get on the right heading. Let's get cracking. You also want to keep an eye out for an island with some pigs and snakes and things, some chickens. So I believe you can kill those for meat now. I say I'd never tried to kill a pig or a chicken before, but I've killed plenty of snakes. There it is, it was hidden behind the rock. Just want to pull in the side here. Decent park. Oops, only that. Okay, that'll do us for now. Where'd me fish go? I don't think that lady wants that rubbish. She's going to sell some fish. I don't think she's interested in pomegranates. Trophy Bonedust Plentifin. What are you worth? 3,750. That's a big one. That's a very big one. Okay, fantastic. The Trophy Sunnytail Splashfish. Cooked properly, 190. And a burnt piece of rubbish. Did I get anything for that? 5. You know what? That's fair enough. $3,750 was a decent fish. Jeez Louise. I did want to set the Alliance flag in case anyone wants to ally up with us, which I forgot to do before we left. Oh, I need a flag that says "Gone Fishing." No, I tried fishing off the rocks last time, and the fish got snagged and didn't actually get it on board, so that was disappointing. But we won't try that again. Oh, not much bait out here. The water just got dark. Okay, let's get some bait on. Try the grubs first. See what we can get. Jeez, I didn't think you'd get 3,750 for a fish. That was pretty impressive. I think the most I'd seen was 170 odd. And 190 for that Trophy Splashtail. Sun's going down. These are reflections on that water. Not reflections, but the sunlight, the sun on the water. And the spray. You could sit here for hours just enjoying it. If it wasn't for skeleton ships and the like. And we're on. It's hard to see what it is. The dark water. Plus we're also looking into the sun, which isn't going to help us, but he's not giving me a very long reel before he goes again. To wear him down. Looks like a Ruby Splashtail again. It's that red colour, but it's moving like a little rocket. Jeez, that's fast. It is the Ruby Splashtail again. Come on. Let's wear him down, wear him down. How much can he have left in him? Now the sun's setting, so we might just wait a second. And have another cast. And go for the, is it the glowing, the sea foam one that comes out at night? Is the sun going to set, or is it just hanging in the sky there? It does look very nice. Here we go. Wait for it. Is this night time? I guess this is night time. Oh, super cast. Super cast, Captain Fats McCracken. Super. I'll tell you what, he could fish a lot better when he had his left hand back in the day. But he still gets by with his little hook. Come on, let's see the glowing green come up. Come on. Anything at all. Is that a fish there? But it's not a glowing one. We also need the Ruby Splashtail to complete the set. Which is apparently the rarest of the Splashtails. And maybe even more rare than the trophies, because I've had 3 or 4 of the trophy sunny Splashtails. And no umber, not even a standard. Darting around like a Splashtail. So I think you can lean on the rod against where they're going without it worrying about breaking, as long as you've got the right direction on. So when they go left and right, there's a chance it'll break if the fish is going straight out. If that makes sense. Because it stays on that low-pitched tension noise. And when it's going wrong, it makes that splintering noise. So he goes left, you go right. He goes right, you go left. He goes out to sea. Rip the rod up and pull him back. Get in here. Come on. Oh, so close. Looks like another sunny Splashtail. Honestly, I get a sunny one at night. You kidding me? Let's use some bait then. Quickly while it's still night. Might have a better chance with some bait on to get the sea foam Splashtail. Or we might have cast too early on that last one as well, but again, I don't think there's anything that says everything you get at night is going to be the glowing variant. But you only get them at night, but it's not everyone you get at night. Okay, so here's an indigo, which is not the sea foam. Still worth a bit of coin, so we'll nab him. Oh no, he's a glowing. Interesting. A watery Plentifin. Okay. Let's do some cooking. Or let's fall into the water. Cook the watery Plentifin. Geez, that made that little steamy look very early, but I'm pretty sure he's not cooked. I guess I should have paid attention to see if it does that when you first put them on. It's definitely not browned. Okay, so there's undercooked. That was a puff. So let's assume he's cooked. Yeah, I'm not sure how you're actually meant to choose a different fish to cook. Or if they don't expect you, if you open the barrel, you can basically pick a different one, but put it in the barrel, bring it back out, it's in his hand, but not sure if I'm missing something, if you can... Because also now with the foods being different quantities, if you've got a pineapple or something that heals all your health, but you've only had a little hit, and you've also got a banana, you want to be able to go, I want to eat the banana, not the pineapple. Which is a bit of an interesting one. So I'm not sure if there's keys for that I just haven't seen yet. There we go, he's undercooked. And now he's cooked. Need to also check the rest of those barrels up there for bait. This fish is smoking a fair bit. Okay, that's undercooked. There we go. Is there anyone else around? Looks like when anyone's out here fishing at this sea post. Ruby Splashtail. $40. Sunny's worth 75. And the watery Plentifin is worth 150. Not bad. No, one of you had bait. Any of these others have any baits? Cursed Cannonball. Just see what this guy's got. Hey Suds, what are you selling? The Ocean Crawler Flintlock Pistol.
The stars watch over us all.
Alright, we might try fishing off here. I don't know if it's going to count this as being fishing off like on an island versus out at sea when you're on the end of the dock. Because we do actually have the rock down below us still of this seaport, seapost, whatever it is. We're going to get a nibble. Looks bluey. It's hard to tell at that distance sometime which way they're actually pulling. Oh, we almost had him and he's gone again. Looks like a splashtail. Is that the umber we've been waiting for? Umber splashtail. Okay, we're going to cook him straight away. So that'll give us our commendation. Get on the pan, umber. I wonder what colour umber was. I guess that's it. And that should complete our set of each of the splashtails. For one of the commendations, was to catch one of each. Do 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 do. So that's him undercooked. That's him cooked. These people like their fish well done. Whoops, don't jump off the back of the boat. Jump off the side. Hello, Seric. Get an umber splashtail in you. 375. That's very good splashtail. Hunter of the splashtails. Fantastic. A new title has been added. Okay. I did also just want to check, while I think of it, the stuff. What do we got in here? Okay, so yeah. Hunter of Splashtails. Fantastic. I think we may as well take it. Curses, is that new? The equipment chest was the one we wanted. Ah, okay, so the obsidian drum. And the obsidian lantern. So this is from watching the stuff on Mixer. We'll take the pocket watch. Okay, so you get a drum, the watch, the lantern, the loudspeaker, the trumpet, sorry, and the looking glass. I thought there was 6 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing one? One, two, three, four, 5. Anyway. I do prefer my other stuff, but yeah, I thought it said there was 6 items, but I could be wrong. It's neither here nor there. It was free for just watching Mixer. Or leaving Mixer run while you did other stuff. And watch the arena mode. Another ship out there. And is that a skeleton ship over on the horizon? Might as well cast from the same place where we got the rare Umbra. Just in case. I can't remember which bait we used. I think we used those ones. Let's try some grubs. Do 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 do. Looks like a purple fish. Looks like it might be a plentifin shape. I could be wrong. Maybe a Ruby Splashtail again, just in the dark water, looking a bit purple. Ah, I bumped the button. Aye, 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 so we lose our bait and everything. That was up there last time. They've reordered. Okay, so I was going top to bottom, but I'll just need to pay more attention if they're going to reorder themselves. I bumped the damn thumb buttons on the mouse, unfortunately. Now we got a greenie on. Ah. We'll never know what that fish was, I guess. This looks like a plentifin. Oh no. So. Oh. Okay, so that's the problem doing here. As soon as you touch something else, like that pylon, they get away. So you really need to be on a flat edge like this. Well, you've got the full 180. Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, let's just check our commendation things. Or is it reputation? So the devilfish is where we'd need to go. So they take earthworms. That one takes earthworms. Ancient scales, leeches. Okay, I didn't realise it told you here what they took. Stormfishes. They take leeches. Grubs. Pondies. So the pondie's going to be what's in the pond as such. So oh, okay. So hang on a sec. Commendations. Hunter of Splashtails. Is that all I needed to get the Splashtail rods unlocked? I can't remember. If you've got to get all these, because that's 3 for level 1. 10 for level 1. 10 for level 2. So that tells you a bit about their rarities. Interesting. We might actually be better off... Ah. So we've been cooking. 1 piece of cooked chicken. Okay. Same thing as different levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So we get chicken, pork, snake, shark, Megalodon and Kraken. Interesting. What was the other one on that screen? Cooking, Merrick's accolades. Wreckers. Earthworms. Okay, so you need actually... Sorry, let's just... I forgot what the island ones wanted. The pondies. Hungry fish in fresh water. I guess I'll eat anything or nothing. No bait at all. And the isle hoppers wanted... it doesn't say, so they must be the ones... Splashtails are out in the ocean and don't need the bait. Pondies are in ponds and don't need the bait. Isle hoppers are probably near the islands and don't need the bait. We might... we got a skeleton ship over there from the look of it. Oh, hang on, we got a storm coming. In that case, what did the storm ones want? Storm fishes enjoy leeches. I guess you got to probably be in the storm, not just on the cusp of it. But look, we'll try another cast with some leeches. Is that leeches? Yep. White, I think, was the grubs, and the red ones were the earthworms. I think. Let's see what we get. Looks to be a decent size, but I'm not sure if that's just magnified in the... It's probably just another splashtail in the dark water. Oh, it looks big. Looks like a big one. Might be a trophy. No. Just looks like a splashtail. Get back here. Geez, this one's working us hard. Might be a trophy version of whatever it is. To go that long without giving us a reel. Come on. Soon to be box of fish fingers. Actually, the profile, it's hard to tell. Doesn't really look like a splashtail in some of the shots, but it's hard to tell with what's above and below water and how the waves are affecting its look as it goes in and out. Most likely a splashtail. Get in here, you. Oh, so close. Looks like a trophy ruby. That's a big one. All right. Where the heck's the ladder? How'd I miss that? Oh, I was down too far to the front. Need like some spotlights off the side of me boat. Let's get this one cooked up nicely. And we might head to an island. Really needs a bigger pan to be cooking these. So in the sloop it is just beside the grog barrel. This used to be just a little black cabinet. But now they put the fry pan on top. So nothing was moved. So they possibly thought ahead and thought, let's put a little oven on the... Because it always looked like a little wood fire oven. Here we go, she's undercooked. And the swell's coming up. There's the puff of smoke, and she's cooked. Good stuff. What will you give us for that one? $100 for a trophy, is that all? Geez, the rubies must be less rare than even the golds. Now, is this the sun going down or the sun coming up? Did we miss nighttime while we were cooking? Doesn't seem right that we'd miss the entire night cooking. There's definitely no sun over there. Let's give it. Another cast. If we might go back to an outpost before we go island hopping. Get some more bait. Disappointed they didn't have much out at this sea post, but that's alright. There's a little island over to the left there. We could get a few of the island ones that don't require bait, I guess. It's been a pretty quiet session so far. Another ruby. You're not worth the bait. Sorry, champ. Yeah, look, let's head off. Alrighty, so it is sunrise. So we did miss the night. Okay, so where we are... What is that little island over to our southwest? Let's go check the map. Twin Groves. Okay, so you might find little island hopper things there. But if we're looking for a lake... Mermaids Hideaway. So I guess we come back here. Where was that outpost? Golden Sands Outpost. Where are things on here? I guess we come around here. And then we can head down to the lagoon or to the lake for islands and lake fishing. So we'll mark that one. We'll mark that one. And there's also... Oh no, that's still the nearest sea post, so not too far away. Okay, let's head back to the outpost, which is straight behind us. Over there. Now we're going to ding the boat a little bit. Just need to do it gently. A gentle dinging. Top work. Let's get it moving a little bit out from the dock. We're heading over there to the west. Problem with those ones is those real little islands. If you get a skeleton spawn there while you're fishing with an explosive barrel, you're going to be in a world of trouble. But back to the outpost to get more bait. Go west. Now what we could also do at the island would be to swim out just a little bit and possibly get a shark interested. Try a hand at killing the shark and getting the meat. Probably going to be the easiest of the animals to catch. Because otherwise you have to stop at an island that has the pigs and the chickens, etc. Although there's snakes on most islands from my experience. Some barrels floating by. This is where we need our harpoon man. So I wonder if you get island hoppers at... Well, I guess everything's technically an island, but maybe in these ones where it's a group of islands. Maybe more likely to get them. Like I bought one. Alright. What do we got in the way of bait? I guess I grab the cannonballs just in case things go south. That one's empty. Cannonballs. One's empty. The barrels around here. Who are you? Let's check if we got that.
Gather round.
If that commendation was enough to get those first lot of rods unlocked. Yes, it was. They're not great. So the parrot one's for the pondies, which is where we could be going. The Plentifins ones are actually alright. Which one was the Isle Hopper? Splashtails, that's the one we got. Oh, that's the next page, is there? Oh, not that next page, the other next page. Oh no, there's no next page. Oh, the Isle Hopper gives you the Hunter. Yeah, we'll buy this one for now. I've got the gold and black and gold and purple on other things, so the yellow looks a little bit golden. That's the one we need though. Ancient scales, but the other one, the Grand Admiral, will be alright. Plentifins. And the parrot for the pondies looks good. Looks nice. Anyway, what do you got in the way of bait around here, mate? They're going to be kidding. Where's all the bait?
Get your weapons, etc.
See what other weapons are new. That's not new, that's the ocean crawler. That is actually pretty impressive, the ocean crawler, I do like that. Because it's a big damn lobster leg. The Kraken one was the other one with the ink on it. I think in the end I got the gold one. Yeah, with a gold blade because it looked different, this one. Sovereign Cutlass, but look, ooh, 9,000. Parrot. Because you only really see the tip of it, so anything with a fancy handle, you don't actually see, so that's just for other people to enjoy, which seems pointless to me. That's interesting with the parrot mouth around the way of reach. Again, we've got the golden brown there. Look, I might buy that crab sword thing as well. That's pretty impressive. The parrot stuff with the mouth is pretty funny. Yeah, so our weapons, we've got all the sovereign, and my drums and other knickknacks are Imperials. But let's mix it up again. It's only money. Alright.
Have fun out there, pirate.
I will, Wanda, I will. Oh, we have to equip all this stuff too, don't we? The armory. Oh, we can do that one on the boat anyway. Yeah, and that one was the anniversary one, I think. Which again looks good, but looks no different to that when you hold it, because all you see is the tip of the silver blade. Ah, these are the other two from the obsidian pack. Okay, so I think I'll stick with my gold stuff though. Oh, was there a blunderbuss there? No, it's only the Eye of Reach and the pistol. Fair enough. No bait. No bait. Now, I don't know if bait's required, but may as well look at it while we're here. Actually, we should even F for more. Our fishing rod. Let's take the leeches off before we swap that one back. No, we'll check the barrels while we're out here. That looks impressive. nautical themed. Either that or he's just been to the crab leg buffet. Okay, one bit of bait. We'll take the coconut as well. Can't walk under that. Which way did we came? We came that way. Some more bait. Some more bait. So we can only hold 10 bait. I should have left the others on the boat. There's no bait here. Let's head over to this little island. Some barrels up here on the dock. Oh, we got a truckload of barrels and crates. Ah, damn it. Well, I may as well grab one. Is it worth coming back? This is where the bait is. Okay. It's worth coming back. Let's go and unload. So we thought we were parking at the right place, which would have been for mission turn-ins and things, but for getting bait, we've gone to the farthest point. And we haven't even checked the tavern again. There's my... yeah, purple and gold on all these things, so... definitely hit F there. What's going on? Come on. He hasn't even had drinks yet. He's fallen off the ladder. Let's ditch all this stuff. Especially the bait. I may as well actually ditch everything. We're going back to load up. We may as well go back and load up. And we might throw a line in. Is this the dude? This is the dude. F. Fishing rods. Let's equip that one. Just throw a line in here and see what we get. It is night time. Will we get a pondy? Or is this an isle hopper type? It's not sealed, I guess, so it'll be an isle hopper maybe. Maybe even a sea foam splashtail. Maybe nothing. But again, it is still learning. Okay, we got a sea foam. Looks like a sea foam splashtail from the profile. Come on, big fella. Yeah, so if you see the darkness, just throw your rod in, because there's no bait on that either. Oh, he's close to those rocks. Don't want to lose him clipping onto the island. Try and keep him central. That's the good thing is he doesn't have far to run. If he was smart, he'd be running backwards and not to the sides. But he's a fish. Fantastic. And while it's... oh, no! You gotta be kidding me. I went to cast again, so I hit the... before he'd put the fish away. Aye, aye, aye. don't get credit for eating them, unfortunately. Only for turning them into the sea post. Aye, 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 that was ridiculous. So we could have had 2, but now we're going to have 1 because the sun's already coming up again, I think. Judging by the sky lightening up over there. Oh, that's what happens when you rush these things. Oh, so close. Come on. Come on, get off the rod. Okay, that's the bit we missed last time. Let's not eat him again. Let's go for a third. So no island hoppers here, so this might not be island hopper area. You might need actual islands, not outposts. Come on, sea foam. Ah, it's not a sea foam. Bummer. Although that looks like a big fish. Is that a trophy? Come on, get on it. Away from those rocks. Bummer. Yeah, so I think that one was a trophy. Maybe if we go off this side. We do have the rocks there. Because that definitely was a bigger fish. He ran a lot harder than the others. Another sea foam, we'll take it if we can get it. To really be throwing the line in at night time to get these bad boys. Although I guess we've got these rods unlocked, we really need to just move on to a different type of fish. This is alright for the commendations and things, but we don't really need any more of these. So yeah, we might move on after we've got this one on. Up you pop. And there's sunrise. So we've done pretty well. 2 sea foams. We did get a third, but we ate him. Just because we can. Where was the other one? Was it out that way or was it out here? Oh, it was out this way, I think, and then out across the dock. Yes, out the back end of the island. Lovely sunrise coming up. Very picturesque. Alright, let's get this bait on board. Cannonballs. Who needs cannonballs? I guess we'll take them while we're here. Nothing else in there. We don't need bananas and things. So I guess that's the other element that the fishing adds to the game, is if you're out on the seas, because you can actually fish while your boat's in motion. So used to be if you ran out of bananas, you'd have to pull into an island and look for bananas if you needed food. But now you should be able to just be sailing along, throw a line in, catch a fish, even if it's not a great one, cook it up and eat it. If you're not really worried about the selling them to the merricks out on the sea posts. So that'll be good for people, well, for a lot of people who don't want to have to stop into islands just to stock up on bananas every once in a while, if they're maybe PvPing or just getting attacked by skeletons and things. It's just another option you can use. But if you came across an island and you had a barrel of 5 bananas, you're definitely going to be quicker than catching 5 fish and cooking them. There's more bait. Good stuff. More bait. I'll grab those cannonballs. Can we take that trap? No. Here's the Duke. I haven't spoken to him since the update.
Got any exciting tales to share?
What do you got, Duke? We don't really want level ups. That's right, I forgot you could buy gold off him, but we don't really want to do that. So we're saving all our doubloons or whatever they are for when we get closer to the end game to possibly
Don't
buy a
forget,
couple of levels. But
do something daring today. Ah, we meet again.
okay.
Haven't you got treasure to find?
He's got the tall tale stuff, the shoulder breaker. I had that in my thing. Okay, it's gone. I had that in last time I was playing. Any bait? Can't remember which barrels we've checked. Oh, we're full of bait. There is a couple there, but look, we've got 10. I don't want to cook a damn banana. That just doesn't make sense to me. I've got to be missing something there. There's little splashtails down there. But let's head off. Oh, actually, we'll cook those. I don't want to cook a damn banana. While that's cooking, if we can walk up the stairs. Do. Undercooked. And there's cooked. Get in the food barrel. Get in the pan. Yeah, it doesn't look much different. It's not quite as gold as it was in the picture, but it's better than the plain wood. Little crab sword, I like that. It's a nice touch. Come on, little Splashtail. Undercooked. There we go, he's cooked. Good stuff. Oh, we need to plan where we're going. Alright, where are we headed to? So we've got the islands there for the isle hoppers, or Mermaids Hideaway. I'm thinking Mermaids Hideaway. Yeah, let's go Mermaids. Sea dogs, there's nothing there. Yeah, let's do it. Mermaids Hideaway. Southwest. Thought I saw something on the water there. Might have just been a bit of the wave. Anyway, southwest. Is that right? Are we headed right for it already? Pretty much. We need to go slightly left. True southwest. Sea Dog's Rest out to the right. That's not what we need. I ain't got time for a Megalodon. Now this is where it gets interesting. Let's circle back around to that Meg. Is he still in the area? Interesting to see if they patch that out, because it used to be if you hit an island, They disengaged, but they stayed floating for a little bit on the surface. And if you found them, you could attack them, and they didn't seem to attack back as vigorously. They may have patched that out though, because I cannot see him at all. He may have gone. Having said that, don't even have cannonballs loaded. Are you kidding me? What is happening to my boat? Ah, disappointing. Damn it. Had him on the ropes. Oh well. We might actually wrap that one there. We might come back next time. Carry on with a bit more fishing and whatnot and a bit of hunting and getting the meat. But I thought we were going to have some Megalodon meat there, but not to be. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whoops. If you've liked this one, you can follow us on twitch.tv/mh76gaming. Follow the Twitter at mh76gaming if you want to be notified when we go live. And you can also have a look on YouTube. Just search mh76gaming for 1080p's of the streams uploaded after each stream. Sorted into playlists, make it easy to find what you're looking for. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will catch you for the next one. Good night.